So let's rank all the flicks that I watched for the first time ever last month. Well, the first half anyway. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. With another ranking, today I'm going to rank all the first time watches of movies that I saw last month in May. I've watched 26 flicks for the first time. So if you're ready, let's get started. Coming in at number 26 is another Cinderella Story from 2008. Yeah, after years of turning this down, I decided to give it one view, and it was, okay. I liked Selena Gomez, though, but I kind of wasn't too thrilled with them having her be with an older guy. Drew Seeley was the actor's name, and he was like over, like 10, I think 10 years older now? The heck, man? Well, you can expect me to review the franchise real soon. This is the second installment. I'm going to try and watch these because I have seen all the Cinderella Story movies except for the fourth one, if the shoe fits. I actually just found it on Tubi, and I'll be watching that, and I will review the whole series later on to coincide with the brand new one coming out, well, on physical media next month, but it'll be coming to digital at the end of the month, called A Cinderella Story Starstruck. But another Cinderella Story is, okay, but it's not the best, though. Now, I like Jane Lynch's performance as the stepmother. That was good, though. Now, coming in at number 25 is Max Payne, also from 2008. Now, I watched the unrated version instead of the PG-13 version because I didn't think that version would be any good. Because I know the Max Payne games are a little bit bloody and what have you. I think with its gunplay and what have you. I've never played the Max Payne games, but I do know of the series, though. Mark Wahlberg is not too bad as the title character. Well, it's kind of doesn't follow the games like they say, which that's understandable. Mila Kunis is in this; she's really good too. And this one's kind of an okay movie as well, so I can't really complain about that. Now, coming in at number 24, here's actually another Mark Wahlberg movie, and that's The Happening, which I believe also came out that same year, or it might have come out a year before that. I'm going to try not to give too much the years and what have you, so I humbly apologize. Maybe on a few of these that I know. The Happening, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, this is another film that got dissed and what have you, and I can understand. The movie is also okay, but it just kind of wasn't making too much sense to me. It was okay and what have you. Not really much to be said about it, though. And I just saw the trailer for Shyamalan's newest attempt, Old, when I went and saw Quiet Place Part 2, which you'll see where that winds up in the second half of this ranking coming up. But The Happening is alright, but it's not really a good movie, though. Now, coming in at number 23 is The Hills Have Eyes Part 2 from 1985. Or, no, well, actually, it was produced in 84, done by Wes Craven, as he was doing Nightmare on Elm Street. I have to say, this film's a mixed bag. It's alright and what have you. It brought back a few of the characters from the first movie back, but, well, I'd say it's, okay and what have you. Maybe not quite as good as its predecessor, but it's, well, again, it's an okay movie. Now, coming in at number 22 is Ginger Dead Man 2, Passion of the Crust. Yes, for the first time ever, I watched the movies from Full Moon Features on Tubi. And this one was, fun in ways. I mean, it brought back this character who was actually a serial killer. Maybe not a serial killer. I mean, he was like a bad dude, kind of shoots people down, and, his ashes get put into this here mixture. But I'll explain about that when I talk about the first one later on. This one's not too bad. I mean, the Ginger Dead Man takes on some people at a movie on movie set. Yeah, it's a little bit meta in ways, but well, I think it's reasonable though. Now, coming in at number 21 is Green Room from 2015, and this would be the last film to star Anton Yelchin, who died so young. I think this is kind of good in ways. I mean, I believe Drew from Hazen at Devon Graham talked about this movie before. But anyway, Yelchin was really good. Patrick Stewart was really good. I think this film was pretty good in ways. So, it's a horror suspense flick, so I gotta give it credit. It's pretty good in some ways. Same can be said for number 20, and that would be About Cherry from 2012, but I believe it came out in 2013, but 2012 was when it was produced, I do believe. And this is a film about a teenager who wants to become the next big adult star in the porn biz. I'd say this was a mixed bag and what have you. The girl plays our title character. Well, I forgot what her character's real name was, but she decided to go under the name Cherry. Yeah, pretty good. Heather Graham's in this. Very good performance. I think this is, again, an okay, good movie. But I think it's still worth a watch, though. Now, coming in at number 19 is Ginger Dead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver. And this was a little bit of a comical, twisted tale when the Ginger Dead Man goes back in time to the 70s to a roller rink. And this had some crazy references, most notably the shop room scene Porky's, because one of the characters actually looked like that crazed female coach from Porky's, as a matter of fact. But anyway, okay, good. It's a little bit of a decent step up from the second one. It had a lot of humor, especially it had kind of like parodies Carrie in ways, except taking place at a roller rink and not at a school prom. Yeah, I like that. Now, coming in at number 18 is Saint Maud. Yes, which premiered on Epix earlier this year, and I caught it on Amazon Prime. Now, this film's not too bad. It kind of was a little shocking in some parts, especially in the ending. But if you haven't seen my spoiler-free review of it, you gotta check it out. But I don't give the whole movie away because that was spoiler-free. But Saint Maud, it's reasonably good. Another surefire winner of a horror flick from A24, the same company that gave us Hereditary and Midsommar. Yeah. Now, number 17 is Salt from 2010. Angelina Jolie is pretty good in this. I really enjoyed this, but unfortunately, I fell asleep through a bit of it. But I still enjoyed it for what I saw. I think this was pretty action-packed and all that jazz. It had some cool moments. Now, coming in at 16 is Forgetting Sarah Marshall from 2008. Now, I watched the theatrical version, not the unrated version, because, both versions are on Prime, but I decided to just play it safe and watch the theatrical version. Yeah, this film's, a mixed bag too. It's pretty good in some ways. I mean, I like the performances from Jason Sudeikis and Mila Kunis. Well, I think Mila Kunis really saved this movie. Russell Brand, or okay, not good though. Kristen Bell, yeah, she was good. So anyway, I think this is a pretty good movie. Alright, and coming in at 15 is Snakes on a Plane. Yeah, I finally had the guts and glory to watch this underrated movie from 2006 with Samuel L. Jackson, where a cargo of snakes get free on a classy airplane trip. Yeah, I mean, Samuel L. Jackson really steals the show in this, but it's still snakes that also steal the show too. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. I do know there was another flick that kind of tried to take on that called Snakes on a Train. I know that's on Tubi. I'm not sure if I want to give that a look, but well, you be the judge. Snakes on a Plane. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was pretty fun. And finally, coming at number 14 is Death Warrant from 1990. Now, you're going to be seeing tons more films with the star of this movie on the next half of this ranking, that being Jean Claude Van Damme himself. Now, this was a pretty good movie, and I was blown by it. I really got to have a lot of fun. Him being in prison, taking on all sorts of bad guys, it was just so much fun. Can't go wrong with the good action you get from a Jean Claude Van Damme movie. This was really right up my alley when I watched it. Didn't know what to think of it, and I watched the trailer first before I had to get any ideas. Death Warrant, it's killer. And that's going to do it for the first half of my ranking of first time watches for May in May of 2021. What did you think? Like any of these movies, you can tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, be a part of the Big D Nation. Stay tuned, part 2 will be coming up later on. And if you like this, you may want to check out these last 3 videos. The upper left hand corner is the first half of the rewatches from last month. The upper right, of course, is part 2 of the rewatches from last month. Or if you want to know what else is coming up later in the month on my channel, go to the bottom left hand corner for my June schedule and May pickups. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.